Happy 20, Dom.
Happy 20, Rob. It's been a lot of fun so far. Hey, what a way to ring it in, too. Geez, you had a big show on last Saturday night. AEW Collision. How was it, man? How did it all feel? And being in that atmosphere and in your backyard, basically. I know a lot of people aren't mobile in the Michigan area, so maybe you don't have the crossover for Battle Creek next week, but maybe you will.
Yeah, a lot of people did tell me that they're going to see me in Battle Creek as well this week. So I hope so. And of course, it was awesome. You know, that's part of being RVD and connecting with the crowd and being a hometown hero. It was fun. The guys were really cool that we worked with. And Hook, really cool dude, good energy. I heard a bunch of times that day after I heard it the first time that Taz and I teamed in that same building, the Van Andel Arena, 25 years earlier. So a full circle moment for the Taz family and RVD, I guess. So pretty cool piece of history, which I'm sure YouTube Chris already knew, but somebody said that in the daytime, and then I heard it 5 or 6 times, and it became one of the things to remember about the day. And I love that in the picture that went out on social media of myself and Hook, and they caught me folding my arms and doing a frown. And I just love that everyone automatically knew that was an impression of Taz.
That was an inference of Taz.
I just channeled my Taz, and everybody recognized it.
Taz picked up on it, too. I saw he tweeted about it.
So. Pretty funny. But all good, though, dude. This was the first match that I've had in a while where it hasn't been several months in between, because a month ago I had that match on August 9th with AEW. And this Saturday in my hometown in Battle Creek, now I'm warmed up. Now it's only been a week. So a lot of people outside of the business might not know, because they might think the more you wrestle, the more beat up you get. But when it comes to just being conditioned to wrestle, then you have an advantage having a few matches in over the first match after it's been a while. It's always been like that. In Japan, I used to wrestle for a minimum of 2 weeks. I think it was 15 days in February. November was like a 5-week tour, I think, and that was really long, but there was 4-week tours, whatever, a lot of time in between for the guys that just wrestled for All Japan Pro Wrestling and didn't do indie shots when they were home or whatever. It would be like the first night when you come in, your body feels all stiff from the bumps, and your body isn't as conditioned if you've had 4 weeks off and now you're back to work again. But the second night, third night, boom, then you're back in, then you got it. So just a little insight for anybody that wants that kind of knowledge. Feel free to subscribe if you like that sort of thing.
That's right. Rob, how did it feel? Like, were you more acclimated with the ring this time too, a little bit? Did you kind of get better feel for it all or anything like that? Was it like, okay, I kind of get the gist of how it all is?
Yeah. Dude, I got in there in the daytime, and I jumped up to the top a few times to make sure that I was 100%. And the referee, it was the referee that had my match. The guy, I've known him and worked with him forever. That's a lot of the faces, a lot of familiar faces there, crew people behind the scenes and the boys. But it'll just be like, whoa, there's a familiar face. How you doing? Don't know how long it's been since I've seen that person or where I worked with them, but so many. And when it comes to the crew people, you probably wouldn't expect that on the outside. You would look at them as if they're just expendable, replaceable people that maybe got hired locally to come in and, you know, set the chairs up and stuff, which there are those people, but the people then that direct them, that are in charge of them and stuff, they tend to be more used in travel, and because of that, the lighting people, the sound people, camera dudes, just people that set up the actual studio sets, everything. A lot of those are what they call lifers, you know, and that's their career because they've been doing it so long and they're good at what they do. And so, you know, they're used to the lifestyle of being on the road, working around the wrestlers' egos and whatever else comes with the wrestlers, just everything that's entailed in that job.
Yeah, right. And like it's got to be kind of refreshing to see those familiar faces. Not only that, like, hey, they know what the fuck they're doing, and like how that all operates, kind of aspect of it all too.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's almost like a hey, I remember you, and like just a good kind of vibe setting in there already and everything. So
I started and then got off track. I was talking about the referee that I knew him for a long time ago, but he said, "Yeah, make sure you check out the top rope because it's higher." And he said, "So and so." No, that was a fan that said that. Said so and so. I'm not gonna mention their name because it's probably not even true. Used to botch their move, but anyway, the ref said something. Man, I just combined two stories in my head, but I was like, is it in fact higher? Because I never knew that. Like to me, like it's weird, but when you're in the ring that much, 2 inches would be like, it would mean all the difference in the world if you're used to
I bet.
just reaching out and feeling something, and it's like I know that it is higher, but I didn't. Some people they're like, "Oh, is it? I don't know. I never noticed." But even when I'm standing on the apron, I feel like a one of the smaller wrestlers because the top rope feels like I can look to here when I'm trying to tag, and I'm like, "Wow, that's really interesting." It's just the top rope is higher, but yeah, I did prepare myself for it earlier in the daytime. Everything went smooth, and you know, like I said, it was awesome connecting with the Michiganders. They were there for me. I love the signs. Always love the signs. That's when I come out and connect with the crowd. Always pointing out all the RVD signs because that person went through a lot of trouble to make that sign. They were excited about doing it, bought the poster board, whatever, brought it, been carrying it on the bus. I don't know if it's a bus, but
Could be.
Could be. But anyway, you know, that I just think, you know, that like I'm always flattered that and then they get creative with it, you know, and have like
They had the thumbs.
Yeah.
They had the thumbs. They didn't do the goose. They didn't do the goose though.
No, that would be different.
That would be different. That's what somebody should do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the money is.
That's where the money is, right there. Geese foam hands.